Mike Tyson has recently made a bold statement that has sent shockwaves through the boxing community.
I've seen a YouTube of him at 16 doing weird dances. This guy's gonna come, he's gonna try to hurt me, and he's gonna be greatly mistaken.
He continued the interview by saying that he's not just aiming to defeat Jake Paul, he wants to beat the heck out of him.
What is bringing you back? Is it kind of like the last Rocky movie and you got stuff in the basement, you need to get it out?
I have a weird personality. Whatever I'm afraid to do, I do it. For the Roy fight, I was scared to fight again. I was 100 pounds overweight. I was however old, 54, 53, and I said, let's do it. Anything I'm afraid of, I confront it. Like right now, I'm scared to death. But as the fight gets closer, the less nervous I become because it's reality. And in reality, I'm invincible.
Please promise me you're going to kick this guy's ass and shut him up, please.
I will do just that for you.
Straight from the man himself, Mike Tyson isn't holding back, and he's confident in his ability to take down Jake Paul. Now, let's break down what Mike Tyson's bold statement could mean for both him and Jake Paul. Firstly, let's address the elephant in the room. At 57 years old, one might assume that Iron Mike's best days are behind him. However, those who have followed Tyson's career know that he's still a force to be reckoned with. Despite his age, Tyson maintains an incredible level of fitness and agility thanks to his lifelong dedication to the sport of boxing. He's proven time and time again that age is just a number when it comes to stepping into the ring. Just take a look at these recent training clips. Tyson's speed, power, and precision are as sharp as ever. It's evident that he hasn't lost his touch. Just take a look at this clip for a second. Then you know what I mean.
One more. Day 3, you still want to fuck with me?
He's 57, but if I get hit by one solid punch from him, I'm gonna fucking die. But what about Jake Paul? Is he truly prepared to face off against Tyson, the boxing legend? Tyson's legacy in the sport is unmatched, and his impact on the world of boxing continues to reverberate to this day. Whether it was his devastating knockouts, his lightning-fast combinations, or his intimidating aura inside the ring, Tyson was a force to be reckoned with. He didn't just win fights, he dominated them in spectacular fashion. And even though he's now in his late 50s, Tyson's presence still commands respect and admiration from fans and fellow boxers alike. Just think about it. Tyson's blistering speed, bone-crushing power, and ferocious intensity struck fear into the hearts of his opponents and left audiences around the globe in awe. Whether it was his devastating knockouts or his uncanny ability to predict his opponent's movements, Tyson was a force to be reckoned with inside the squared circle. Tyson's like the Michael Jordan of boxing, a true legend of the sport. From his lightning-fast fists to his bone-crushing knockouts, Tyson's left an indelible mark on the world of sport. Whether you're a diehard fan or just a casual observer, you can't deny the sheer awesomeness of Tyson's fights. But what really sets Tyson apart is his never-say-die attitude and his relentless drive to be the best. I mean, this guy's been through it all, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. But through it all, he's remained a true champion, a beacon of resilience and determination for aspiring fighters everywhere. But of course, every hero needs a villain, right? Enter Jake Paul, the YouTuber turned boxer who's been making waves with his flashy style and larger-than-life persona. Jake Paul uploaded some footage in his Instagram page showcasing that while Mike Tyson is training hard for the upcoming fight, he's going around partying day and night.
St. Martin's, day 1 of training.
With these videos, it's obvious to us that he doesn't give a damn about the fight. The only thing that he's after is the attention of people around the world. It's crazy to me that even after he uploaded this video, there were still some kids stay by Jake Paul's side saying that he doesn't need to train because he can easily beat Mike Tyson because he's now 57 years old. Yeah, I have my doubts about that one. Even though he's now at the age of 57, we're not talking about some random old guy here. We're talking about arguably the strongest and the most ferocious boxer of all time. Love him or hate him, you can't deny that Paul's got skills in the ring and a knack for getting under his opponent's skin. Paul may not have Tyson's years of experience, but he's got youth, speed, and a whole lot of confidence on his side. He's like a wild card, unpredictable and dangerous in equal measure. But will his bravado be enough to take down a legend like Mike Tyson? That's the billion-dollar question, folks. But here's the thing. While Jake Paul may be the new kid on the block, Tyson's the OG, the original gangster of boxing. He's like the wise old sage tapping into years of experience and knowledge to outsmart his opponents. Plus, let's not forget about Tyson's raw power and killer instinct. When he's in the zone, there's no stopping him. Let me remind you what kind of a monster Mike Tyson was. Tyson is a two-time world champion. He is 50-6 with 44 knockouts and has fought former champions such as Evander Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, and Michael Spinks. But he has not fought professionally since 2005, and at that he's 31 years older than Paul. Tyson will be 58 when he takes on Jake Paul on July 20th in Texas, but he said fans are still clamoring to see the former heavyweight champion in action. On the other hand, Jake Paul is 9-1 with 6 knockouts. He has fought only 3 pro boxers and all were second-tier fighters. Mike Tyson is the person who's faced more adversity than most of us can even imagine, yet he's always managed to bounce back stronger than ever. It's that resilience, that grit, that makes Tyson a true champion in every sense of the word. This man is a force of nature. Remember when he first burst onto the scene? He was more than just a boxer, he was a phenomenon. The speed, the ferocity, the sheer power Tyson was like a storm that swept through the heavyweight division. And now, years later, he's stepping back into the ring. Some say it's a comeback, I say it's a reminder that legends don't fade away, they just wait for the right moment to remind the world of their greatness. As a fan, I can't help but admire Tyson's dedication. He's not just training for a fight, he's preparing to give us a performance that'll have us talking for years to come. Now, Jake Paul, he's no slouch. He's young, he's hungry, and he's got his own tricks up his sleeve. But he's up against Iron Mike, the guy who's not just a boxer, but a force of nature. Tyson's the hero who's battled through storms to stand tall, the warrior whose name is etched in the annals of boxing greatness. But there is something interesting that caught my attention. Before the fight was announced, Paul said he wanted to focus on fighting real boxers to eventually compete for a world title. Instead, he'll fight long-retired Tyson, a former heavyweight champion, and one of the best in boxing history. His last competitive fight was almost 19 years ago. The bout between him and one of the most feared fighters in history will be held at the 80,000 seat at T Stadium in Arlington and streamed live on Netflix. There is a boxing fan that went overboard by saying, now just imagine if they were to both face each other at the age of 18. I mean, what? You want Jake Paul dead that much? 13-year-old Tyson can knock out 19-year-old Jake if you ask me. Another boxing fan said, why do people think Paul will win? Tyson has been training for practically his whole life. Jake will be dead within 4 rounds, mark my words. However, some people were sympathetic to Paul and conceded that he wasn't ever training to compete in a boxing event, so obviously he wouldn't be capable of beating Iron Mike Tyson. Jake Paul started as a Vine celebrity before moving to YouTube, where he amassed millions of followers with his videos. However, it's his transition to boxing that has been turning heads. Mike Tyson, on the other hand, is a name that needs no introduction in the boxing world. Known for his ferocity in the ring, Tyson has a legacy that's hard to match. Despite being retired, the idea of him stepping back into the ring has sent waves of excitement through the boxing community. Experts are divided. Some see Paul's youth and dedication as the deciding factors, while others can't look past Tyson's experience and natural power. The predictions vary wildly, adding to the fight's unpredictability. The disparity in age and experience between the two combatants adds an intriguing layer to the narrative. Tyson, at 30 years Paul's senior, brings decades of boxing pedigree and championship glory to the table, while Paul represents a new breed of athlete who has transitioned from social media stardom to professional boxing with remarkable success. As speculation swirls about the potential outcomes of the bout, opinions are divided among pundits and fans. Some view it as a spectacle that detracts from the purity of the sport, while others see it as a testament to the evolving landscape of combat sports and the power of entertainment value. Regardless of one's stance on the matchup, it undeniably generates buzz and intrigue, drawing attention to the sport of boxing in unconventional ways. With Spinning Back Cleek providing a platform for discussion and analysis, fight enthusiasts have the opportunity to weigh in on the implications of this unprecedented showdown. With Tyson boasting an illustrious career and Paul carving out his own niche in the boxing realm, the clash of generations has captured the imagination of fight fans worldwide. The 2-time world heavyweight champion demonstrates day by day the power he retains in his fists to face and win the confrontation against the YouTuber turned professional boxer Jake Paul. He prepares rigorously and issues a stern warning while making the mitts fly during an intense workout. The buzz surrounding this fight is unlike any other. From social media platforms to sports newsrooms, everyone has an opinion. The idea of Jake Paul, known for his antics and social media presence as much as his knockouts, facing off against Mike Tyson, a man who instills fear with mere mention of his name, is tantalizing. The social media buzz is overwhelmingly in favor of this being one of the most watched and debated fights. From memes to serious analysis, the online world is fully engaged in Paul versus Tyson saga. As we bring today's discussion to a close, let's take a moment to appreciate the enduring legacy of Mike Tyson. From his dominance inside the ring to his continued influence outside of it, Tyson remains a towering figure in the world of combat sports. And with his recent declaration that he's going to beat the heck out of Jake Paul, it's clear that Tyson isn't ready to hang up his gloves just yet. So whether you're a longtime fan or someone who's just discovering the magic of Iron Mike, let's raise a toast to the legend. We will eagerly await the showdown of the century. Let's take a moment to savor the excitement and anticipation building up to this epic clash. Grab your popcorn and get ready for a night of heart-pounding action. Because when Mike Tyson and Jake Paul step into the ring, it's going to be a knockout. By the way, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, just like and sub to the channel. I'll keep you updated with the latest news and analysis leading up to the big fight, so stay tuned for more, folks. This is going to be one for the ages. Thanks for watching.